All right. So hello everyone and welcome to the AMA with ZEUS Exchange. Now, before we get the party started, let's just dive right into the short introduction from my end. So all of you listeners tuning in can get the hang of the basics. And then, of course, we're going to hand over the microphone to the team for the presentation part of today's session. So if you guys didn't have a chance to check them out already, ZEUS Exchange, it is a fully on-chain, permissionless, perpetual, decentralized exchange, which is powered by ultra-efficient liquidity engine, Soulbound identity, alongside sustainable tokenomics. Now, as the AMA progresses, we'll get a chance to talk about all the useful features of the platform, obviously tied to simplifying and making your trading experience as efficient as possible. We'll also talk about the gamification elements, and this is something that I'm probably most excited about myself, so looking forward to that. And that is, of course, tied to both the leaderboard and you as a user getting rewarded as you are earning ZEUS points by completing tasks on, of course, the platform here. Now, lastly, we're also going to be doing a deeper dive on the token side of things. So let's say its role on the platform, as well as general benefits for token holders. So just a little bit of an overview regarding this, so specifically the token holder benefits. We're also going to be talking about staking. You have airdrops here, and of course the governance side of things as well. So yeah, a lot of grounds to cover. Before handing over the microphone to the team, just wanted to drop a kind reminder for their pre-sale. So it is taking place on the 18th of August at 2 p.m. UTC. As always, if you're interested in contributing, if you're going to be liking what you're hearing today, you can find the pre-sale link on the AMA announcement. So considering it's currently, I think that it's the second pinned message, would it forward it on our main chat once again, so you have things there, hassle-free for you all. And of course, some encouragement, even though we're going to try to keep it as community focused as possible. Usually we can't cover all of your questions. So if there's still anything else that you might want to know, do make sure to also join your socials so the team can get you sorted ASAP. And once again, of course, the socials, all the relevant links can also be found on the AMA announcement here. So yeah, enough of me rambling on and on. It is a pleasure to have you here. Thank you very much for joining. Now, for starters, if you don't mind just providing a little bit of background information about yourself, and then feel free to tie it together to the idea behind ZEUS Exchange, right? So how everything got started, what you're bringing to the table, tools, features, basically everything that you want the listeners to know, kind of like, let's say, a pitch regarding the project. And once we're done with that, we're going to, of course, continue with some topics of discussion and later on community questions, as we did mention as well. So thank you very much. It is an absolute pleasure to have you here. And the floor is all yours. Welcome.
Okay, thank you so much. Once again, hello, everyone. My name is Vera, and I am the head of the ambassador program of the ZEUS Exchange. And actually, I can tell you, I can share a secret, but please don't tell anyone. I've made a decision that I would like to join this team pretty much fast, I would say, because I can tell you that the first imagination or the first idea of the project, the first experience with the project was so strong and so nice that I decided that I want to become a part of this team. And I can tell you completely honestly that I'm totally proud of being part of this team. I can tell you also that we are a multinational team. And for example, myself, I'm from Latvia, and we have people from all around the world. And you cannot imagine how big is a pleasure when you work with one team where you have a lot of people from many countries, and you see that all these people are with a big heart and they work really hard to get whatever we're going to discuss today done. And actually, if you were curious enough and you clicked on our links, then probably you already know that we are huge, and probably we are one of the best DEXs built on base. But let's start from the beginning. So if we talk about ZEUS Exchange, let's start with the very beginning. So you have like a full imagination about who we are, why we are here, and why we are probably the best. So we are the centralized exchange, as you know, and we are built with spot and perpetual trading in mind. So you think the speed and familiarity of centralized exchange, but without hanging your keys to the backend gods or whoever. We have also some core values: accessibility, financial fairness, and security. And at Dex, we are for everyone. So if you are following up any of Base accounts, then you know that Base is built for everyone. So we are built on Base. Logically, we are also for everyone. But one more very important thing that actually we have uh, kind of unique profit sharing model, because if you do something on the platform, if you are active user, you will be definitely rewarded. And this is actually one of the best parts of our project. Also, guys, I would like to ask you, please don't forget about this really important thing. I will be happy to answer all your questions uh, after I finish my part, because I see already some questions in my DM. So could you please stay patient? I will answer all your questions within the AMA session or afterwards, but not right now, okay? So thanks for your understanding, and let's move forward. We are built on base, and uh, actually, ZEUS offers a high performance, lighting speed, transactions, and low fees. Also, I would like to point out that we have like sort of hybrid DeFi design, sex-like performance paired with DeFi's transparency and non-custodial security. If we talk about the tokenomics, of course, you can find all the information on our white paper and so on. So you will have all the links in the chats, and you can follow up us on social media and so on. But just to let you know, fixed supplied 100 million tokens. Utility and incentives, we have sort of discounts for staking ZEUS. We have a really, really, really powerful tool. And this is what makes me personally completely proud about that. We have a revenue sharing. Over 25% of profits are airdropped for users. And this is something unbelievable. Not just 1 or 2%, but if you are active user, you can actually earn more, because we believe that if you're building something so big as this exchange, you need to support people who are helping you. And from one side, this is our amazing team, as I told you before, but from another side, these are our users, and we are here to show you, not just tell you, just get this point. We're not just telling that, okay, guys, thank you for being here. No, we are ready to show you in the real life with the real assets that we see you, and we really appreciate everything you do. And of course, the next point of my sort of presentation is BTs. Actually, we are happy to introduce Soulbound tokens, non-transferable NFTs that acts as digital badges tied to user activity. Actually, this is something that help us validate real users, exclude bots and Sibils and blah blah blah, and prevent a speculative abuse. Also, SBTs serve as a fair kernel for reward distribution. This is also very important. And what is also very interesting thing, that as I told you, ZEUS is not just about the words. We are about the facts. So at this moment, what is already rocked the Olympus? More than 33,000 SBTs minted, around 1.69 billion in total trading volume, and 1.9 million trades. ZEUS is of a sprinting start, and I would like to remind you, we are talking about the testnet only right now. So that's what we are doing on testnet. This is incredible. And I can share you one more secret, that our TGE is just around 38 days from now on. So just make sure you mark this date, and make sure you follow up us on all our social media, and you join our Telegram groups and so on. Do not miss the biggest event this autumn. And also, I would like to tell you that we have over more than $700,000 in 24 trading volume. And this isn't small. And this is, I would like to remind you, we are talking about testnet only. So, as we said before, as I told you before, that if we're going back to the tokenomics, all the information can be found in our documents, but just a short summary, the token supply, total token supply will be 100 million tokens, primary supply 29 million, initial circulating supply 4.2 million ZEUS, and this is roughly 4.2% of total supply. Real initial flat is also 4.2 million, and staking APR is 60% annually. Yeah, you heard that right, 60%. 60%. This is also makes me proud and pretty much excited. FDB is 20 million, and this is based on last token sale price, and initial market cap is $504,000. So, what is more interesting about ZEUS Exchange? Actually, I can tell you for sure that the most interesting thing will be at the end of the presentation. Of course, let's make this as a little show, but still. So, let's move on to the business and governance. Actually, Zeus means Olympus. Olympus means gods. But we're not going to talk about the gods. We're going to talk about just governance. As I told you, we have a big team, international team of professionals. Not some, Mickey Mouse guys who decided to do something in the crypto field. No, only professionals, only high-level professionals. Also, we have audit made by Hashlock. Yeah, in this field, in crypto field, wherever we talk about, whatever we do, the security comes first. Uh, as I told you, mainnet launch will be uh, roughly in September this year, and as I told you before, 38 days. I think this is something that needs to be, like kept in your calendar or in your notes, just to do not forget about that. Also, I would like to share you one more secret, but please, again, guys, just keep it between us. Our future ambitions include tier one exchange listing, but in a step-by-step fashion. So just make sure you really follow up all the news, because really soon we're gonna share this information, and I guarantee you will be in shock. So, what is the next thing that I would like to share with you is that, as I told you, Zeus is not about the words. Zeus is about the facts. Zeus is about the community. Zeus is about being fair and safe. And we are, as I told you, just recently, we are still on testnet, but we added a gamification process. So, as you've heard in the very beginning of this AMA session, we have some points, leaderboards, and so on. Yes, that's right. We have Zeus points. And if you do something, if you are an active user, you can earn ZEUS points or ZP. You can get your place on our leaderboard and you can get your rewards. Why? Because, as I said, we believe that if you are an active user, we have not even one single reason to ignore you. And we're going to see you. Trust me. We see every single user that is on our platform right now, and we're going to see you as well if you decide to join. Uh, so I can give you like short sort of summary just to make sure that you remember the core things. So blockchain, base, yeah, we do believe in base and we do believe that this is a future. Uh, we have testnet live right now, so you can join and try our testnet. And of course, you can join our Monday event and become a part of this game from the other side of this huge movement. Um, all the tokenomics and all the necessary information in our white paper. Uh, very shortly, 100 million supply staking benefits, no hidden or some secret reserves. Security, hash lock audit, K dates, of course, Monday, and TG at the end of the September of this year. And a very ambitious and very, very, very interesting thing that our growth plan includes tier one listings. So, guys, as you see, we are not some Mickey Mouse project or some small player. No, we are here to stay. We are here to make maybe some sort of revolution in DeFi. And if you think of ZEUS Exchange as the DEX equivalent of lighting, fast, bright, and electrifying, yet delivered carefully, responsibly, and with flair. No VC cloud, no secret backdoors, just honest mechanics, sharp incentives, and a platform that lets users trade like gods on base. And with Mainnet and TGE on the horizon, as you know already, at the end of the September, and audits in motions, the storm is brewing and it's about to start raining value. So let me know if you have any questions. And of course, trust me, I will be totally happy if I will see any of your reactions in chats. So what do you think about Zeus? What do you think about taking part in this storm? And how do you feel about that?
Perfect. Now, I just wanted to say thank you very much for all the useful information here. And what, just a little bit of my feedback before we continue to some topics of discussion here as well. I think that you have been very, very detailed with everything. So regarding the actual platform tokenomics, everything of that nature. And what I especially like is the fact, consider we were already talking about the tested version currently once again being live. So if anyone just tuning in now, if you managed to miss this, you can already use it. Do make sure to check it out on the website link that is once again on the AMA announcement here. I did just want to mention regarding the statistics for the current tested version, impressive numbers. Honestly, very impressive numbers.
It
And
is.
exactly. And this is something that I was thinking about before we even started with today's session. So I'm very, very happy that you managed to also include those statistics, those numbers in the presentation, because it just, at the end of the day, it shows that you guys, you do mean business and that you are here to stay, as you did mention. So much appreciated. Thank you very much for that. And then there's obviously a few add-ons to the things that you were mentioning here that I wanted to talk about before ultimately, as we did mention earlier, moving on to some of the community questions as well. So first and foremost, if we just start talking about the platform, then we're going to tie it together to the token side of things. But as far as the platform goes, I don't think that we managed to touch upon the fees, right? So if you don't mind, just for the sake of transparency, wanted to get into the topic of, let's say, upon trades being executed, let's say that I'm a user of your platform, I would like to, let's say, swap a token. And I'm just curious to know the fees, because this is is coincidentally one of the major selling points that you also have as far as ZEUS Exchange goes, that the fees, once again, the platform fees are very low. So just interested to know upon the exact, let's say, percentage of the platform fees that are going to be, let's say, deducted upon trades being executed. And an add-on to this, now I hope that I don't lose you here because I like to talk way too much, but an add-on to those platform fees, I'm also curious to know the distribution of that, right? Because I know that 25% of those generated fees are going to go towards incentivizing users, so the revenue share program. So it just brings me to the question about the remaining 75% of the revenue that's going to be once again generated on the platform. I assume towards, let's say, further development, but before speculating, I just rather ask you.
Okay, thank you so much for the question. So first of all, I would like just to point out the fact that right now, at this very moment, we are on testnet stage. So actually, you are not using the real money, the real crypto. That's obvious, and you can go there and just try the platform and see how it works. About the fees, you see. I believe, and I would highly recommend everyone, first of all, try the testnet to see all the mechanics, because as you understand, I can talk like hours and hours and hours, especially about Zeus. There is no problem for me at all. But as you also mentioned just recently, the very, very, very important thing about ZEUS Exchange, and this is like I would say the gold rule of the project and the gold rule of myself, why I joined this project, the fact that ZEUS doesn't talk much, or they didn't before I joined the team. Now they do because I am the voice. But ZEUS Exchange is the platform that actually shows the result, and we show. This is why I've mentioned all these outstanding numbers when I presented everything about Zeus. So same is with the fees and all these things, the things that you asked about. I would like to ask or invite everyone to join our testnet and see the mechanics. So then you will see in real life how it works. For now on testnet, but you will have a full imagination about all the process from the step 1 till, I don't know, step 100, because it's better to go through once by yourself. By the way, one more secret: on our Medium and also on our X account, you can find the link of for the guide how to use testnet, how to participate in all these activities, and how it works. So it's pretty much easier. Trust me, even for the lady, even if you are blonde, even if you are new on crypto, there will be no problem for you. So just use this opportunity, try, and if you will have any more questions after you try all our features and all our testnet things and so on, feel free to ask us on our X account. You can join our Discord, you can join all our social media, and we will be there. We are there because of our huge team, almost 24/7. So we will be happy to help you and answer your questions after you try our platform and after you try all the activities.
Perfect. Now, I do appreciate the encouragement here. So you guys heard it firsthand. Do make sure to check it out. Do make sure to try it out for yourself. So yeah, much appreciated. Thank you for that. And I did want to just tie everything together to the token side of things, right? Considering that you did mention in your presentation, which once again, just giving you props because it was very, very detailed. And I greatly appreciate that on the AMA sessions because, the listeners, they should have all the relevant information here. And you definitely did not disappoint, right? So yeah, considering that the TGE, it is just around the corner, basically. So around 38 days, as you did mention, I just wanted to tie this together to the token holder benefits, right? So something that you did mention specifically focusing towards the governance side of things, right? So the DAO. Just curious to know, considering once again, TG just around the corner, I assume that all these specifics, as far as let's say your requirements for you to be eligible for the DAO, are already decided upon, right? So just figure that I ask you what is the requirement for this I assume that you need to hold let's say, a set amount of tokens. So again, just the criteria if you would like to be a member of the DAO. And in addition to that, I'm just curious to know if you do fulfill the necessary requirements and you get access to the DAO, what is everything that you can do here? Are we more so talking about you having voting rights, or if you can also make, let's say, your very own proposals if you are, of course, interested to make them?
Whoa. Thank you. Thank you for this question, because that was the moment that I would like to, I had an idea, to keep it secret for now, but uh, thank you once again. Actually, I would like to offer you once again to join our X account, because there will be one more secret from me. And I wasn't intent to share it for now, but I will because you asked. Actually, within next couple of days, you will see there a post, and it has been, like specially cooked for X, where you will see all the information that he asked about. And as there are some details that need to be specified, something small but still important, because this is not about something small and not important. So let's get back with this question in a couple of days. Right after X account of our project, we'll post the really detailed answer on your question, if you don't mind, of course.
Of course, no problem at all. I completely understand. No issue. Thank you very much. We're gonna be keeping our eyes peeled on your X account. Then much appreciated. And then also one of the things, if you do remember in my introduction, I did mention that I'm obviously the most excited about regarding your specifically the gamification elements here, right? So obviously add on to ZEUS Point, something that once again you did a phenomenal job of just guiding the community through how this is going to work. So yeah, let's just talk about ZEUS Point specifically. Let's say I'm going to provide you with an example, right? So let's say that I start using the platform, and obviously speaking, everyone likes a little bit of healthy competition, right? So specifically, let's say wanting to be the first place on the leaderboard, and of course maximizing the amount of ZEUS points that you're earning here. So I'm just interested to know, so first things first, I know that you're going to be getting ZEUS points as you're doing tasks, so I assume that's going to be daily tasks or quests, whatever you might call them, on the platform, which is, a great incentive. I definitely like this add-on here. And of course, there's also some things that you can basically be eligible for more ZEUS points as you're engaging on the platform. Let's say executing trades, being eligible for more ZEUS points if you're a holder and whatnot. So a lot of things. And I'm just interested to know if you can do a little bit of a rundown. If, let's say, me as a user, I would like to maximize my ZEUS points, so to get as many as possible, to be the first on the leaderboard. What's the best tactic in this case? So just doing daily tasks and basically doing as many trades as possible, or is there another way that you can get even more ZEUS points? Maybe if I hold your native token, being eligible for even more, anything of that nature. How to basically maximize those ZEUS points to my advantage?
Oh, I love this question really much, because actually this is more or less my part. And so let's start from the very beginning. The first rule, and this is something that you need to remember, you need to take part in our testnet. That's mandatory. You need to do that, because it's obviously you cannot believe in something that you don't use, don't have, don't try, and so on. So that's number one. And afterwards, you know, uh, of course, there are like daily tasks. I mean, tweets, retweets, likes, comments, and so on. Something really usual. But if you want to become a number one now, I would really recommend you to become like open-minded person and use all your creativity. What does it mean? For example, I can hear, so if you talk about you, I can hear clearly that you are a really nice spokesperson. You're really intelligent. You know what you're talking about, and you are like sort of showrunner. So you can use your talent. You can create some activity for our community, or you can you can join us with your community and do something that is out of range. I mean, I don't know. This could be some game in our Discord, some live game. You can create some videos, some content that will be useful, that will be about the project, something that is out of the, this minimum task range. And if you do so, you will be definitely on your really straight way to the top. So I would say that the best strategy to become number one, first of all, you need to answer yourself the very simple question why you would like to become a number one. Because that's the only one way how you can get the inner motivation of that. And the second thing, just be yourself. If you are great on memes, do them, create them, share them. Tag ZEUS Exchange on X or any other platform where you're gonna post all these memes, and be sure we're gonna note you. And this is also one of the ways how to get to the top. Are you a great writer? Feel free to explore our project and write about us, and we're gonna read that. We're gonna find you. Are you from a non-English speaking country and you would like to tell about ZEUS Exchange in your country? So, for example, let's say in Germany, welcome. And trust me, we're gonna read that. We're gonna find this information. We're gonna see that. Of course, if you're gonna, tag us, and we're gonna know that. And this is also one of the ways how to get on top. So we are against any, like strict rules, what you have to do, and so on. Let's be honest, you are not an employee. You are someone who can potentially believe in our project. So if you really believe and you show wherever you are professional in, you show this to us, we're going to see that, we're going to know that, and we will be more than happy to give you a number one on our leaderboard.
Awesome. Now, I just wanted to mention that this is something that I'm personally very very happy about because it's not, as you did mention, it's not a, let's say, a set amount of rules. The rules being concrete here, but it's something that anyone can use to their advantage. Something that if you're talented, if you have a passion, you're going to be obviously happy doing it. So something that's not, per se, let's say, mandatory that you need to do this and that, but that you can actually utilize what you're best at, utilize what you're most passionate about, which is, I didn't hear about this in DeFi yet. And I think that this is definitely the way to go as far as, let's say, the incentivizing and, of course, encouraging for those participants go. So yeah, that is perfect. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. Very, very happy with the answer. Very happy how you guys are approaching with the things. And I did just want to also jump into two more additional topics here before we, of course, open up the floor to some of the community questions, just so we can cover the majority of the ground today. One of the things is, of course, the revenue share program, which we already kind of started talking about during both the introduction as well as the presentation. Obviously, as we did mention, just a little bit of jogging everyone's memory there, 25% of the platform fees, of course, being used to fund the revenue share program. So just curious to know a little bit of, I'm not going to go into specifics on calculations and whatnot, because this is something that, of course, you're going to be offering during your DApp as well. But I'm just curious to know about, let's say, specifically the payouts. If you're eligible for a share of the revenue share program, how frequent payouts are? Are we talking about, let's say, a weekly time period, maybe once a month? And an add-on to this, are those, let's say, rewards that you're eligible for are going to be automatic? So let's say being funded directly to your wallet, or if this is going to be something that you're going to have to, let's say, manually claim on your platform if you're, of course, eligible for those rewards.
Okay, got it. So, actually, that's the moment where when I would like to just go briefly through our the biggest I would say incentive gamification, and we talk about the epochs. So we have several epochs, so several periods in our growth journey, and for example. The first period will be till the mainnet. So all you need to know all you need to do is just follow up all our social medias, because that's the best way how you can stay in touch and know all the last information like ASAP. But in every period or epoch, we have described the all this incentive and also all the payouts, how much you can get, what you will get, when you will get, about the mechanics. You see, something can be, like proceed automatically. That's obvious. But something, for example, if you talk about if we're talking about ZPs, something, I would say, more creative needs to be proceed manually. So there is no, like one answer. Yes, we're gonna do this manually, or we're gonna proceed with this automatically. No, this will be something combined. But anyway, every single epoch gonna have its own accent, its own, like I would say even spotlight, and each epoch will be dedicated to something special. And of course, in every epoch, you will have a chance to earn these rewards according to the rules. All I need to mention here, and all I want to mention here, please don't forget that Zeus is not about the blah blah show. We are about the facts. So, and if I are posting something, or if we are giving you some description of the ebook, please feel free to read it, go through every single letter, and if you have any questions, ask these questions. We will be happy to answer, and then just open this door for you, even if you are ready to do this with both legs.
Perfect. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for the additional information here. And yeah, considering there's quite a few hands raised up, I think it's best that we just move on to some of the community questions as well, just once again, so we can cover the majority of the ground. So once again, I can tell you this now for the listeners here, we won't have a chance to cover all of the questions. So once again, just dropping a kind reminder for you guys to also join their socials. For again, if you're gonna have anything else to ask away, do make sure to do so. But yeah, let's just keep it moving. Thank you very much for once again the awesome debate here, and you guys know how this goes. The first community question is gonna be on the hot seat. So Lucas from Mars, you're gonna be the first participant today. You know how this goes. Better make your questions count. Better make them great ones. Hopefully you're having an awesome day so far, and the floor is all yours. Welcome.
Thank you, Relas, for the opportunity. Am I audible?
You're audible. Welcome.
All right, thank you. My question is about the staking. I saw that they have 71% allocated for the staking. How do they plan to avoid inflation when they have this kind of amount? Okay, let me put it this way. How do you plan on okay? I'm looking for a possible way to explain myself. You have 71% on staking reserve, yes. So how do you plan on avoiding high APR early on from inflating the token value away? I don't know if you get my question.
Actually, I'm just trying to put the picture together. Uh, First of all, thank you for your question. I really, I can really feel that you are following up everything that we are going through here and our project already. So I would actually advise you to visit our website and go through the white paper, because I do believe that you're gonna find the answer there. If not, just make sure you contact me or anyone from our team in our chat or in Discord. You can join our Discord server as well. As I mentioned from the beginning, my nickname is the voice of Athena. You can find me here on Telegram or Discord. And feel free to ask all these questions once again. If you're not going to find all the information in the white paper and on our website. But before you do that, I would really, 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 really recommend you to, first of all, maybe try to use our testnet and see how it works, how this mechanic works. So probably there you're gonna find the answer, because I'm not sure if I understood your question correctly, but I do believe I did. And if I did, if I get it right, you're gonna find this info in the white paper. Lucas.
Okay. I went through the white paper actually, but I did not see it. But okay, maybe if you, I will DM you and we can actually sort out this question. But I have
Yeah,
one more
sure.
question. I don't
Feel
know if I
free.
go ahead.
Feel free.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you, Lucas.
About, uh, can I go on with the question?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. It's about your airdrops. Like, um, how will users be qualified for your airdrops? Is it based on like trading volume, mining, participation referral, or maybe like on-chain activity? How will users be qualified for your airdrops?
Actually, as we just talked about this just a little bit earlier, you heard about the ZP or ZEUS points and the leaderboard. All you need to do is just get on your place on our leaderboard. Probably you will be the number one, so just make sure you're an active user. Make sure you do all the tasks. Make sure you do participate in all the activities. And if you have something creative in your mind, I don't know, whatever it will be. I don't know. Probably you will decide to share the information about this exchange locally in your city, and I don't know, take a picture with the Zeus logo on the most popular places in your city. That will be also some sort of creative activity. So just feel free to express yourself in any possible logical way, and we're gonna see that, and we're gonna distribute the Zeus points to you. The more Zeus points you got, the higher you are on our leaderboard. The higher you are, the more you will get.
Okay. Thank you for the awesome answer. Thank you, Relas, for the opportunity.
Thank you, Lucas.
Thank you very much for your questions, Lucas. And we're going to keep moving to the next one. Suji, you're going to be the next up on the floor. So hope you have an awesome day so far as well. And the floor is all yours. Welcome.
Hey, thank you, Renlund. My question is around the leaderboard. So I sign up on the platform, I start trading, I start sharing posts, get a few people, a few of my friends to sign up for the referrals. Now I get onto the leaderboard. I've accumulated these ZEUS points. First of all, do I have to manually redeem these ZEUS points, or does it happen automatically? And when it does, do I fall down from the leaderboard once I've redeemed my ZEUS points? How does that piece work?
Okay. Hey, Sujay. Thank you for your question as well. Really, really important thing. So, when you are on the leaderboard, uh, when you complete all the tasks and so on, and when you move on with all these tasks, and you see, for example, that something, I don't know, I do believe that we don't have these errors anymore, because if you do nothing, then there will be no mistakes and there will be no bugs. But now everything is fixed. We are completely ready for that, and there shouldn't be any imperfections. But still, if you proceed with all the tasks and you know for 100% that you did everything right, everything correctly, but you still believe that you are not on the right place, make sure you DM me or anyone from our team, or just send a message in our Telegram group. That's the first thing. Everything runs automatically, except the cases when we need to check the tasks manually. As I've mentioned, you cannot check some creative tasks automatically. So, for example, if there will be a task to create a video about this project, about this exchange, this video should be checked manually, And of course, all the points should be redeemed also manually. Um, in that case, it could take time because we have like a really, really, really a lot of participants, but mostly it happens automatically. So if you have any doubts about your position on the leaderboard, make sure you contact us. And about going down in the leaderboard, actually, it's completely possible in the case when you, for example, you were very active for 2 weeks and then something happened and you decided to stop. You need to remember that there are a lot of people behind you, and if they will be more active than you are, of course, they will jump over you.
Right. I mean, I understand that part. My question was, will I drop down in the leaderboard as a result of me redeeming my ZS points?
Nope, completely no.
Okay. Okay. So once I earn a specific amount of points, those points stay on the board, and for somebody to go ahead of me, they will have to earn more points than me. If I redeem my points, that doesn't remove those points from my account, right? Or from the leaderboard at least.
Yes, you're right, it doesn't.
Okay. Second question around this. I think I was reading your posts on your Telegram, where you've mentioned it doesn't matter how much you trade when it comes to getting on the leaderboard. So my question is, let's say I trade for $100 in a week, and my friend trades for $1,000. Will our leaderboard points be calculated based on how many times we traded, or would it be based on the amount that we have traded?
Actually, you see, I'm gonna answer you in a very, I would say, simple way. Let's imagine there will be your profile with your trades and your friend, let's call him John, with his trades. How do you think, or what do you think about the following situation? Let's imagine you have only $100 or even $50, and you are trading, you are testing our platform pretty much in the very active way. I don't know, like 20, 30 transactions per day. And your friend John, who jumped in with just $1,000 and who made only, let's say, 2 transactions. Who do you think deserves to get the more ZEUS points?
Yeah, so it's the cumulative value of the transactions that one has done in a week, let's say, if that's a time frame, or in a month.
Definitely, because we reward people who are active. The more activity you show, the more ZEUS points you're gonna have.
Okay. But then, okay, let me rephrase the question then. I
Okay.
trade 10 times with my $100, right?
Okay.
So my cumulative transaction value is $1,000. My
Uh huh.
friend also trades 10 times, but he trades with $1,000. So his cumulative trading volume is $10,000. Now we've both been equally active, but he has been active with a larger amount. I've been active with a smaller amount. Will our ZEUS points be equal, or will
Mm-hmm.
he get more points than me? I'm thinking he'll get more points than me, but I just wanted, because whales can come in and just hog the entire leaderboard is what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
thinking,
I
and
get
the
the point.
smaller traders will left behind.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I got it. I got your point. You see, first of all, just a slight reminder that we are not in mainnet yet, so we are talking about testnet only right now. So, and if you are trading right now, these are test tokens, not the real tokens. That's the first thing. Again, remember, I just explained recently that everything depends on the epoch or the period you're in. And each period has its own core points and core tasks where you can when you can actually got the ZEUS points. And the thing is like that. So, for example, let's imagine the first period will be focused or based on the trade amount. Then, of course, the more amount you trade, the more these points you get. The second period, for example, will be focused on the transaction count. So you can get there only $50 and complete, let's say, 100 transactions per month, and then you will be the leader. That's the thing. So everything depends on the epoch, on the period.
Okay, that makes sense. If it's set up that way, then it balances out. So it's not the person with the highest amount of money is not always the highest place on the
Definitely
leaderboard.
not. Definitely not. Because if that would be so, I doubt very much that we could be proud of being DeFi. It's just unfair.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
Perfect.
you.
Perfect. Thank you so much for clarifying
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Reliance.
Thank you very much, Suji, for your question. And we're going to keep it moving here to it's basically going to be the last community question. So we're going to be bringing back the second and, of course, the last hot seat here. So let me just quickly check. Battle leader, you're going to be on the second and last hot seat. Hopefully you're having an awesome day so far. Better make your questions count. Better make them great ones. And the floor is all yours. Welcome.
Brother, it's been a while. How are you doing? Are you good?
Fantastic. How about yourself?
Hey, I'm awesome. I got a question, an interesting question for the guests. I was checking your website and I saw the earn part of the website, interesting part. And then when you go through when you tap on that tab, you find different types of ZLP tokens. You find the stake tokens, the wallet token, and the price token. And that part says that you can earn ETH depending on how you trade. So I'm just wondering, it will actually be a genius idea, but I'm not sure. I want to be certain that that is what you are talking about. Do you earn more ETH by the kind of tokens that LP tokens you buy? Are you saying that if you buy tokens that are staked on the platform, you get to earn more ETH? If that's the case, then you have a situation where more people might want to buy more staked ZLP tokens, and that automatically just
Okay.
the chart, because people know that these tokens will not be sold. So is that what you were talking about, or
Okay. So first of all, hi there.
ZLP
Nice
and
to
the
hear
other
you.
tokens?
Um,
Yeah, I'm done. You can answer.
Yeah, I'm actually, the thing is like that you're breaking up big time. And I don't know if I'm the only one, but I do not understand the question at all. I didn't get the point totally. So probably it's better for you because I want to answer your questions from from all of my heart. So maybe you can send me some DM, and I will be happy to answer you and then forward this to the group if
Sure.
anyone gonna have this question, because you're breaking up so badly. I couldn't understood like the idea even of the question. I'm sorry so much.
Hang on. Yeah, I get it. But can you hear me now? Am I audible now?
You see, that was on the first time. I mean, from the beginning, we could hear you properly, and then you're starting to breaking up, and I can't hear you
Awesome.
normally. So,
Good.
yeah.
So, okay, awesome. So, when you go to the earn part of your website, yeah, you find that there are three different types of ZLP tokens. You have the stake token, you have the wallet token, and you have the price token. And on that platform, it says that you can earn ETH by the kind of tokens that you buy. And what I'm trying to understand is, are you saying that people can buy staked ZLP tokens and earn more ETH in return? Because if that is the case, I think that might be ingenious, because you then have more people wanting to earn ETH, and that will be good for the chart. And they will just automatically buy staked tokens. You will have that variation. So I just need clarity. And what is the difference between, of course, staked ZLP tokens are staked? What's the difference between the wallet ZLP tokens and the price ZLP tokens? That was the question.
Okay, now I get the point. And now I understood your question. Thank you so much. You know, guys, I've held several AMA sessions about our project, but that's the first time when I have such intelligent and so curious listeners. Thank you so much. And that's the first time when I have so many questions about something that we are ready to reveal shortly. So, dear battle leader, uh, you will see the answer on your questions. Again, today is the Friday, so during the weekend, we prefer do not share these kind of news. So after Monday's big event that we spoke about during the AMA sessions a lot, we're gonna share this information on our X account, and I can guarantee that you will be surprised a lot. So could you please stay patient for me till that moment and then see the answer? And if you will see the answer and still have your questions, I will be happy to help you personally. Okay?
Okay, awesome. I wish you luck. Catch you later.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Whoa, that was a cool thing. You know, Reynolds, I am totally in shock, but in a positive way. This is something incredible. Thank you for this experience. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
That's a really something cool. Your community is so cool. Guys, you are outstanding. Really, truly, that's the first time when I have so many questions. You see, uh, I could even say that you see the future or something, guys. Oh my, that's cool.
All right, bad leader. Appreciate your question. Thank you very much for joining. And yeah, before we close off the voice chat, I just wanted to drop a kind reminder for the pre-sale once again. So if you missed it, 18th of August, 2 p.m. UTC sharp, you of course can find the link on the AMA announcement. I think I actually need to forward it in our main chat once again because yeah, it got lost during the join the AMA chat. So just give me a second here. Just so you have all the relevant links here, so you can, not only the pre-sale link, but also socials for, anyone else that has a question to ask. So do make sure to ask away in either DMs, maybe just joining the socials, whatever you prefer here. But yeah, appreciate you all joining. And of course, thank you very much for the amazing debate, for the in-depth presentation. Much appreciated, and wishing you alongside the rest of the team the best of luck for the sale, ultimately launch as well. And of course, don't forget, everyone tuning in, that you can already test out the testnet version right now. So do make sure to just, visit the website, have a look around, just try it out for yourself, and we're going to catch you on the next one. Once again, appreciate your time. It has been an absolutely amazing session, and wishing you the best of luck, and of course, an awesome weekend ahead as well.
Yeah, thank you so much from our side as well. Thank you for this outstanding AMA session. Thank you for all your questions. And I see a lot of hands still raised up. So if you have any more questions, feel free to ask these questions in our DMs, in our all our social medias, wherever it's better for you. And we are here for you. We are ready to answer all those questions. Thanks once again for having us on this MA session. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being such an amazing community. See you on Monday. Have an outstanding weekend, and I'm sure see you soon. Thanks.
Much appreciated. Thank you very much. And to our community here, well, I'm not going to say we're going to catch you on the next one because we obviously have the Sunday hangout on, Sunday, right? So yeah, we're going to catch you then, and of course on all the other upcoming sessions as well. Have a good one. Have an awesome weekend here, and we're going to catch you on the next one. Cheers.